All right, Shalom. Testing one, two, three. See if it sound good. Shalom, shalom. All right, Shalom. Testing one, two, three. All right. All right. Looks like we off and running. All right. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. And much respect to the brothers living worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Coming at you with another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. Now, this lesson is going to be centered around two articles, both from the People's Voice.tv. All right. This is the most recent one as of yesterday. 100% digital. Wealth or World Economic Forum orders governments to outlaw cash for non-licensed individuals. And it's going to be also centered around this article from the other day. Australia's biggest bank bans cash, forces customers to adopt CBDCs or lose everything. So we see where the momentum is heading. And what was interesting that I've noticed was these articles was back to back, man. You know, and that's just another sign of this thing speeding up. Matter of fact, real quick, before we get into these articles, let's go to Second Ezra's, because that's what you experience when a woman is in travail. You know, she experienced birth pains, man, and those things, those contractions, they get quicker and quicker and more intense. Well, this is what's going to be showed for the kingdom of heaven. These things are going to intensify, man. You know, you're going to see more articles, you know, regarding the MOTB, regarding Esau pushing forth that digital structure, so you people can take his mark, man, his chip. Second Ezra, chapter 16. We're gonna start at verse 37. Behold, the plagues are sent and draw nigh. Excuse me. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Right, they're not slack, man. You know, it says, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Yeah, that's what you're seeing. The prophet is not slacking a moment, man. And that was what I found interesting regarding these articles coming out back to back, you know. So let's get into this first article. Again, this is from the People's Voice.tv. 100% digital. Um, World Economic Forum orders governments to outlaw cash for non-licensed individuals. And we all know when things go digital, what's going to be the linchpin of all this thing being pushed forward is the chip, man. Okay, it says using cash to make anonymous purchases that are not monitored by the central bank invasive monitoring system will soon the reserve for VIP elites who hold license to use cash. If we know Klaus Schwab's World Economic Forum to roll out their plans, excuse me, their carefully laid plans. So what you're seeing is they're trying to cordon off the people from using cash completely, man. All right. And then that second article we're going to go into talks about Australian banks wanted to do away with it completely, right? No cash. Well, everything is moving to a digital society, man. Okay. And this damn devil, he's trying to be like the Most High and control everything. They made the statement that they can't see who's making purchases with cash. You know, it says the World Economic Forum hosted a summit in Saudi Arabia to quietly share the details of their disturbing plans to completely ban cash in favor of a 100% digital system. See, that what is it? Blockchain, right? It says while admitting the COVID pandemic was part of the plan to transition consumers away from cash and into the cold embrace of central banks, right? And that's why I named the live buy one get one free. Because if you buy into this man's system, if you buy into his way of thinking and accept his mark, you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, that's why you seen the chip on the thumbnail, but it was also you seen the explosion of a thermonuclear missile, man, a mushroom cloud. You know, so if you buy into this man's system, all right, you accept his mark, you're gonna be destroyed. Matter of fact, real quick, let's get this word buy, right? Okay. Now, this word buy, it says obtain in exchange for payment. That's not the one we want. Accept the truth of a purchase. Now, let's go down here to more definitions. Okay. It says obtaining in exchange for payment. No. Procure the loyalty and support of someone by bribery. And how you gonna bribe you? You're not gonna be able to eat, man. You know, you're not going to be able to function in his society if you don't accept his mark, man. So you buy into what Esau is selling, you're going to be destroyed, man. Scriptures tell us, what is that? Never trust thine enemy. Let's get that real quick. We're going to go back to that definition. So if you take this man Mark, you're going to be destroyed, man. And we're going to read that, Lord willing. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy. So you buy into anything Esau selling, you're going to be destroyed, man. It says, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Right. Watch out for this devil, man. And I think toward the end of this chapter, it says, if adversity come upon you, you will find him there first, man. Right? It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Right. What scripture say? He that is accustomed to do evil, right? But that's Esau, man. He's accustomed to be the wicked. So his rust is not going to be altogether wiped away. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take away thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. See that? And guess what? 2/3 are going to eventually be pricked, man. Because they're going to fall into the hands of the enemy. They're going to trust in this damn serpent. They're going to trust in this damn devil, man. You know? Let's go back to the article. It says, unfortunately, for the global elite and their backroom negotiations in the world's most repressive states, we are watching them like a hawk. And this guy goes on and on regarding the people's voice, you know, basically watching these damn devils. Now, I want to jump down. Is it here? Let me see. Matter of fact, let's read right here. It says during the WEF, we'll just say that, meeting in Saudi Arabia last week, the central bank governor of Bahrain, Hamedian, said ordinary people cannot be trusted to spend their money how they see fit, and the elite must completely ban cash in the near future in favor of a fully digital solution. And you see, what is the word? The near future, man. As this devil, knowing that he had but a short time, getting ready to come down with great wrath, right? It says Humaden also casually boasted that the general public is going to accept the elite's transition to a central bank digital currency or CBDC without struggle, right? Why? Because you're gonna have to buy into this man's system. Okay. The ones who don't possess the testimony of Yahawashi, your only outlet is gonna be Esau, man. Right? Scripture tell us what is that? Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Let's get that. Right? Essentially, that's what 2/3 going to do, man. They're going all in with Esau. I think it's Isaiah 31. Yep. Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Right. You on a downcline, okay? And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many and in horsemen. Right. You looking at the carnal things, man. Well, in this time that we're heading to, nothing carnal is going to be able to save you. This damn devil has plans to put his little device in you, man. And you see the stepping stones, the building blocks that he's using to ban cash, force everything into a digital currency, right? Where your money is going to now be on that chip, your ID, you know, all those things are being pushed forth. You even got the UBI, Universal Basic Income, man. You know, it says because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. See, neither seek the Lord, and that's why 2/3 are going to be destroyed. They're going to be funneled. All right, and the elder used this word stall. So 2/3 are now in the stall. You can't turn around in the stall when you livestock, man. You know, so you're gonna head straight into the path the Lord sent you. You're gonna head straight into the path of Esau Edom, man. And he's gonna put his little device in you. But we see the building blocks of these decrees, all right, to ban cash, man. Okay. Let's see. There was another thing that I read that I wanted to get. Okay. It says right here, at some point in time, hopefully we'll be able to 100%, excuse me, yeah, to 100% digital currency, he boasted. Getting rid of cash will prohibit the anonymous transfer of funds, a premise already admitted by the banking sector. Yeah, you had Biden pass his bill. There was a certain amount of cash is being filtered through Cash App. Cash App now has to report it, man. You know, so this devil is truly trying to be like the Most High. You know, having his hands in everything, man. You see? Salakia. So let's go to this second article. I believe that was it on this one. Yep. So you see where the momentum is heading. The momentum of prophecy is heading to a digital system. And what is going to be the catalyst or the control of that digital system? That RFID CHIP, man. You know, the C-HIP, you know, the digital off, that thing. Okay. It says Australia biggest bank bans cash, forces customers to adopt CBDCs or lose everything. And you see the momentum of prophecy, man. Everything is pointing in that direction. Now, if you can see it, good for you. If you can't, the Lord's just going to destroy your ass, man. You know? Now, again, I found it very interesting that these articles back to back. Okay. And we read here that when those plagues come, the prophecies, they're not going to slack a moment, man. The Lord said he's not slack. Let's get that. Got that cute. That's 2 Peter 3. Yeah, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. What a part of the promise is that he's going to bring the MOTB, man. He said that's the Lord's ship, as the apostle said, man. You know, this is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, right? You think this ship is not going to be implemented, but it's going to be implemented, man. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise. He revealed those secret things unto his servants, the prophets. It says, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. Right? All the elect should come to repentance, man. You know, I want to get this word slack. Because the plagues are not slack. The prophecies are popping like popcorn, as they say. This word slack, Strong's G 1019. It says to delay, be slow. Right. What is that? Habakkuk 2. It says, yeah, it's not tearing, man. It says to render slowly, retard, right? To be long, to tarry, to laughter. So it ain't tarrying, man. It's actually speeding up. Let's get this word retard. Simple Google definition. It says delay, hold back in terms of progress. See that? Development or accomplishment. Yeah, the Lord's going to accomplish that which He please, man. You know, nothing is being held back. The Lord is not keeping it back. He's speeding it up, man. That's why when those two articles pop back to back like that, I'm like, damn, it's getting faster, right? Some of the similar words, delay, slow down. Yeah, the Lord is not slowing down this thing. Again, He's speeding it up. Hold back, set back, keep back. See that? It says decelerate. Now the Lord is accelerating this thing, man. You know? So much so, you got two prime articles back to back, man, talking about a digital currency, which is going to lead to the MOTB. It's going to lead to the chip, man. Okay? Let's see if we get a couple more words. Right? Impede. Yeah. The prophecies are not being impeded, man. You know? In fact, they're increasing. Okay? What is that? Matthew. Let's get that. Matthew chapter 24. Hey man, once this thing is implemented, as our apostles have taught us, this thing gonna extremely go fast, man. And that's what we're hastening. We're hastening the day of the Lord, man. Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. Right. Esau is a brute beast, man. There's no flesh going to be saved unless the days were shortened. It says, but for the elect's sake, see that? Those days shall be shortened. So it's for the elect's sake that the Lord is speeding up prophecy. And it's speaking all the time. It's speaking every day, man. Again, you know, those two articles regarding the ban of cash. Well, what do you think it's going to go to? You know, a digital currency. Now they're going to have to secure that with what? The chip, man. Okay. Let's go to Revelation 13. No matter of fact, did we finish off with this word? Let's see if we got anything in the Strongs. Right. It says to delay, to be be slack, tear it, right? Again, in that Habakkuk 2 and 3. Let's get that real quick. Yeah, these prophecies are not tearing, man. And they're speaking loud and clear, as if you have eyes to see and ears to hear. It's evident, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 2. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2. The Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. Yeah, it's plain unto the holy, but it's stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Right? It says, and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. Right? So now it's been made plain. By apostles and elders, these things have been made plain. So we can see it. It says, for the vision, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And that's what you see. These prophecies are speaking, okay? Though it tarry, see that? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, right? The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man. He promised that he was going to send the MOTB, you know? And that's what you're seeing occur, man. The MOTB is right in your face, you know? Now, let's go to that revelation. And not to be too long or draw it out, I thought it was very interesting, you know. You seeing the momentum of everything moving digital, man. You know. So you guys who vehemently trying to come up against what we say the MOTB is, you're gonna be found liars, man. You know? Salakia. Give me 1 second. All right. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls of all. See, he calls of all. This is what you seeing here, man. Australia biggest bank bans cash, forces customers to adopt CBDCs or lose everything. And that's what's going to happen, man. You're going to have to take this man chip or you're going to lose everything, man. So you see the beginning stages, all right, of forcing people to a digital currency, all right, which is going to allow the chip to be made implement, you know. Again, it says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. See that? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See? So you're going to have this man mark. Let's get that word mark to function in his society, man. Okay? And you can see the beginning stage of it. Everything's moving digital. You got the 5G towers already up. Well, what do you think is going to happen, man, to you naysayers? You know, that word mark, Strong's G5480, it says a stamp and imprinted mark. See, it's something physical. It says the mark stamp on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. And we know from the scriptures there's many Antichrists or many anti-Hamashiachs. All right. It says the mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work. Again, it's something physical, man. Okay. Now down here in the Strongs, it says a etching, a scratch or etching, i.e., stamp as a badge of servitude. See that? Or yeah, as a badge of servitude, man. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a badge of servitude. What is that? Exodus 21, I believe. Let's get that. Again, that digital off. 2/3 are going to say they're going to plainly say they love their master, man. Okay? And Esau know the ordinances. Okay? So he knows how, how to try. This is his last failed attempt to try and get the birthright back, man. You know? Exodus 21 and 1. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the seventh he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. Right. And we know in this time that our family, our children, they're mainly of the world, man. Okay? It's going to be case by case basis where family members come out of the world, man. You know? So your children really ain't yours here. It says, verse 4, if his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and his children shall be his master, shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. See that? That's what's going to happen, man. A lot of things going to be caught up by that snare of your wife or your girlfriend nagging saying they ain't had nothing to eat. They don't have access to their money anymore. You know, they gonna. Matter of fact, let's read it. And if the servant shall plainly say, and that's what you're gonna say, man, you're gonna buy into this man's system. You're gonna buy into this man's way. If the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. See that? That's what 2/3 they're gonna basically say in their mind they're not gonna go out free, man. But scripture tell you if you trust this damn devil, you're gonna be had in derision, matter of fact. Let's hold that. When you take his thing, we already in this spirit. You take his little device, his thing, you wanna be destroyed, man. All right, let's go back to Exodus. Exodus chapter 21, and let's read verse 5 again. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges, and he shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. See that? So Esau knows the game plan, man. Okay? He's gonna try to use the Karaks to insert the Karagma, and you're gonna be a servant forever. We read it in the definition of the word mark, a badge of servitude, man. Okay? Let's go to Second Ezra 16. Showing you if you consent, it ain't gonna be for your benefit, man. Second Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. Right, that thing, that C here, that RFID CHIP, man. Okay, and as this devil continues the spirit, we read that. As this devil continues to push forth his ideology, his doctrine, he's gonna make it. He's gonna force you to go along, man. As you can see, the headlines of these articles. You know, see that? Let's go back. Second Ezra 16 and verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. See that? So it's not going to be a benefit to you, man. Even if you take this thing, man. Okay? You're going to be had in derision. You're going to be trodden underfoot, man. Okay? Now, let's get Revelation 14. Because that's where part of the title, comes from. You buy into this man's system and take his CHIP, you're gonna get a missile for free. Okay? You buy one, you're gonna get one for free. Okay? That's the ultimate deal. Buy one, get one free. All right. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. See? Doom. Doom for the worshipers of the beast. See that? It reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, all right, the beast, the image, and the mark are coincide with one another, man. You take his mark, you worshiping the beast and his image, man. The New World Order, power structure, all right, the beast, the revised Roman Empire, man. Okay. It says the saints shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. See? So yeah, you buy to this man, says you buy into taking his mark. Guess what? You want to receive a missile for free. Okay? Yeah, I believe that's it. And that's gonna be it for the lesson. Lord willing, has been edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you another lesson. Till the next time I say Shalom. Do not take this man chip. Shalom.